What is up, guys? Welcome to another episode of Drivecast. Today, we're here with the full gang. It's
Yeah.
all of us.
Yay!
Five Drivecast members. And it's the 67th episode. We're getting ever so close to the elusive 69th episode of Drivecast, and we've got a bunch of topics today. Obviously, Gran Turismo Sport is a huge one, and we're also going to talk about the crew and if there's another expansion coming, as well as a diddly doodah day. So, without further ado, let's get into the 67th episode of Drivecast. Question.
Answer.
And this goes to Speedway. What is Drivecast in Spanish?
I have no fucking idea.
Really?
Yes, you do. You do.
No.
You're
No, I don't, because I don't think it has a...
How does the words
Spanish.
drive and cast?
Okay, drive and cast. As in podcast.
I don't know. I really don't know.
How
Yeah,
can you
no,
not know your own language?
The thing
Your
is,
first language.
I'm shit at that too, man.
I'm gonna Google it because
No.
I'm genuinely interested. So if you give me a second, okay,
I
Google.
Already on that.
No,
Google.
What is Drivecast in Spanish?
Unidad.
It's.
what?
I got moldy dad, uni dad.
I got this.
Recuerdo
Moldy
unidad.
dad.
dad.
I got holy dad, uni dad.
That's bullshit.
I got
What do we
Reporter
do?
Unidad.
Wait. Speedway, if you think that's bullshit, then what does it actually mean?
Because I don't know, it's a compound.
You can't say it's bullshit if you haven't got an answer.
Because it's a compound.
Yeah,
I
it's
don't know.
compound. You don't. Spanish compounds
Shut
don't
the fuck
have-
up.
Fuck
The
CJ.
reason,
Shut up.
Yeah,
CJ's
CJ
caused. I'm gonna explain for everyone who's watching. CJ's caused so many issues today. So we usually record Drivecast at 5 to 6, sometime between then. Depends when Nina wakes up, really. 5 to 6 usually. CJ says he's gonna go out for an hour. He's been out for like 2 hours,
3 hours.
maybe 3 hours.
Three.
3
go in-
hours. I wanted to stream today, and you've been out for 3. What we?
He was probably
driving.
freaking burying a body across the state.
No,
And then you join Drivecast, and you're on a web browser instead of fucking talking. Retard.
what? What do you mean
Fucking
I'm on a
spacker.
web
I
browser?
swear to God.
What do you mean I'm on a
Actual
web?
fucking.
What do you mean I'm on a web
downer.
browser? That made no sense. You freaking Down syndrome, like freaking.
But they quite clearly.
Who's gonna call you a Muslim?
No, I was gonna call you. I was gonna call you something different, but then I realized that wasn't it.
You're gonna call me a Muslim. So
No.
you're basically.
I was gonna
As
call.
anyone.
I was actually
No,
gonna
he's
call.
watching the.
I was.
And I know there's loads of you out there because I see you guys. There was one guy, I think it's Haroon Ali, in his Twitter description. He says Muslim. Haroon, that was a straight diss to you.
No, I was actually.
Unsubstantiated.
You want to know what
CJ.
I was?
Unsubstantiated.
You
Hashtag
want to know what I was
unsubstantiated.
actually gonna call you?
It's
You
CJ.
know what I was actually gonna
Tunnels.
call you?
Racist. CJ.
I was actually gonna call you a monkey, but then I
No one
realized
gives a
that's
shit.
wrong-
You're racist. Your opinion's irrelevant. So we should go ahead
I
and
know
talk
where
about.
CJ gets the racism from. It's from his dad who supports Donald Trump. Yeah,
Just
just
put
Yeah.
that out. Okay, that's all I'm saying, fam. Anyway,
Fam, don't use that word.
Drivecast, Gran Turismo Sport. We should talk about that. So, say I if you're high for Gran Turismo.
Aye!
Okay, so before Speedway leaves, because he's got to leave in like 10 minutes, we should talk about Gran Turismo Sport quickly. So, as you guys know, the huge event was in London on Thursday. It was free to join. I think anyone could have went to play the game, but I wouldn't have went for exams, and I've mentioned this many times on social media. But basically, there was an event in London on Thursday where they announced basically everything about the game. So release date, car list, the actual specific car list I found out was released like later on, like I think on Friday. So like 140-ish cars, something like that.
Really?
And then, you know, basically everything was announced. So I think we should do a quick rundown of all the features and whatnot. I'll get it up on my screen on the right, and we can just go ahead and talk about it and stuff. Before we go into that, what were you guys expecting from it?
I was
Exactly what they showed.
I can't tell you what I was not expecting. I was not expecting a Liberty editor. Like, I
Yeah.
wasn't expecting that.
I was expecting a like chunk of a game, and that's what it is.
Yeah, I was expecting a prologue, but
That's
it ended up being kind of like a
Speaking of
It's in the middle.
Bullish game.
That it's basically a prologue.
Yeah, it's like in the middle.
Like what? How many cars did they have in the other prologues? Because even though a game like Gran Turismo usually has over 1,000 cars per main game, just having a little less than 100 seems a bit less for a game that.
But
for
you
a
gotta keep in
prologue.
There's more than
mind,
100.
there's no standard cars this time around.
Oh, okay.
And they're making
They're
it
all
from the
premium.
ground up. They're making it ground up.
And then for
Like,
for basically a prologue, that seems pretty good. Where they'll have maybe like I'm guessing 500.
It's
the
in
main
between a
game.
prologue and a main. It seems like something just to keep fans happy before GT7 comes. But I wouldn't say it's a prologue because it's got a lot more content than a prologue has.
Yeah.
It's like the main game. I imagine what it
It's
is.
in the middle.
It's the main game with less cars. That's
Yeah.
what that's what I'm.
I have a question. I think I asked it and you answered actually. Are there going to be upgrades?
I think
There's
yeah.
actually one screenshot where a customized MX-5 is going against a 177. I think an Evo is it an Evo's in the same screenshot? Something across those lines. But yeah, there is. It goes to. There's basically 4 classes. It goes to GR4, which is the slowest, I think, to GR1, or it's the other way around. And yeah, there's rim customization, spoilers. You can put on spoilers. You can put on, I think, front bumpers. Maybe rear bumpers. That's it off the top of my head. And
It's
the
not
car list,
not enough upgrades. Not Need for Speed. Rate 2 out of 1. That's basically what everyone says about any other like game that doesn't have upgrades. No one's mentioned it about Gran Turismo. I find.
I was gonna say, yeah. So that is basically it for the upgrade side of things. In terms of performance upgrades, we don't really know what's gonna be in there. I've got the
I mean, it's
screenshot up
been-
here, so I'll put it in the chat if you guys want to look. You can put it up
Yeah.
on your screen.
Performance upgrades have been on all Gran Turismos, right? So I
Yeah.
guess it's gonna come back.
There it is. So as you can see, there's an M4 behind the MX-5, and then in the distance, there's an Evo and a 177, all in the same race. And the MX-5 is like heavily customized there, so I don't get what was funny about that.
I don't. What's happening? You're a freak. Oh my god, what is wrong with you? What is he laughing at?
I'm good. I'm good. I'm good. I'm fine. I'm alright.
Still recovering from his race. I bet you just saw a brown person on your screen and you started laughing. I bet you were looking at me and you just started laughing, you fucking racist cunt.
What
Anyway.
are your opinions on the graphics of this game?
I think it
And-
looks amazing.
I think that's a good
No. Excluding that Photoshop mode they put in.
Oh my god. That shit's on next level
Yeah,
too.
excluding
but
excluding that. 'Cause
I still
that's
think it
what-
looks very, very good.
Yeah, I think it looks really nice.
Do you
especially
think it genuinely looks next gen?
Yeah.
Yeah.
I think again you've got to keep in mind it's 50% complete.
Okay.
Like the half
I
make
don't know. Maybe because I'm just not a Gran Turismo fan. This game really doesn't interest me at all. I'm trying to like understand it, but it looks like I don't know. Like half of Gran
Let me
Turismo.
link you the screenshot which had me sold. And this is an in-game screenshot. The reflections, I used it in a thumbnail and shit. And genuinely, like,
Is it in race though?
it's got a bunch of Le Mans cars in race and shit. It's a screenshot. Hold on, let me link you. There you go. If you just click on it and you can obviously zoom in and shit. I don't know.
shit.
It looks next gen to me. It looks more. I think it's one of the best PS4 titles. Obviously, you have to wait till till it actually comes out to compare it to like Drive Club and shit. But I reckon if they carry on improving
No,
on
it
what
will
they-
definitely be a better game than Drive Club.
No. I'm
I-
talking
I-
about
I-
graphics.
Yeah.
Oh, graphics. No.
I'm saying if they carry on improving on what they've got now,
So it's still
I
a
don't know because
developing game.
it's more like Drive Club. They've kind of they exaggerated certain things to
prioritised
make it look
the
nice,
graphics.
as where this is realistic. That's what Speedway said earlier on. I kind of agree. Like this looks real life, as where Drive Club looks exaggerated to look aesthetically pleasing.
Yeah, because
Certain aspects.
they said that I think it was in the conference that the Drive Club developers that they wanted to prioritize a lot the graphical settings and everything of what they had in the game. They wanted to look beautiful. So yeah, it does look beautiful, and I think that I don't think that it will pass in terms of how beautiful the game looks in itself, but Gran Turismo still does look like realistic in a way, in my opinion.
I mean, I've got another screenshot here. It's not like full res, but once you see it, like it's a dirt wreck. Cause basically, they've made some like Group B cars, like rally cars, and this is the Evo. You might have seen it already. It's not full res and whatnot, but that screenshot looks phenomenal. Like
one
that
thing,
looks insane.
you see that screenshot, and I think it was until even in GT6 that you still had the 2D tree textures. In here you have like 3D. Like it's a big
3D
step.
trees.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's
and
huge.
even the sounds of the car.
Yeah, people keep moaning about it sounds like Hoovers. In my opinion, it still sounds like Gran Turismo, but it doesn't sound like Hoovers anymore.
Yeah.
It's still got the tire screeching, and that's always been a Gran Turismo thing. But the actual like engine sounds are really, really good now. For
I read about that in past Gran Turismo games. People say that the cars sound like vacuum cleaners.
That was I think it was because of it's something to do with either the supercharger or the turbos in the car. Because you know when they spool up and like, it was a bit too loud, so it just sounded like a Hoover.
Oh.
Yeah.
I mean, I think the one place you can exaggerate in a racing game, it is the sounds. The sounds are one place where you can really just emphasize the exhaust note and not so much the turbos, even though it's
I feel like right about now in gaming, Need for Speed probably has the best sounding cars.
Oh yeah, definitely.
Like, I don't think I'm trying to think of any other game that comes close.
I'm trying to think of some others. I can't think of any.
And I think Need for Speed takes that, to be honest. The cars sound amazing in that game. The Huracan in that game, oh my lord! Can you imagine if there was a game with the physics and the way that GT works, but looked like Drive Club and maybe some Need for Speed? So you know how they're kind of really atmosphere. The atmosphere's exaggerated in those games a lot more than track races, obviously because a lot of I feel like a lot of the detail in arcade races, I mean,
open world
simulators and like half simulators, whatever. A lot of the detail goes into the cars instead of the actual surroundings of the like on the tracks and stuff. You feel what I'm saying? More than the atmosphere, because that's what they're going for. They're going for that feel more than the looks, if you know what I mean.
Yeah, I know what you mean.
You see where I'm coming from, Niggy? But like, if you look at Need for Speed and Drive Club, because they look so amazing, they can look that amazing because a lot that gets put into the visuals more than the actual way the cars work. They're not going to go out and, you know, measure every inch and analyze every inch of a car to make it feel realistic, because that's not what arcade races are. So I feel like with Drive Club, it looks amazing, but does it play as well as Gran Turismo? And can it even be compared to Gran Turismo?
They're completely different games, in my opinion.
Like Drive Club's a really arcadey racer, and then of course Gran Turismo is your simulator, so they're basically two completely different things.
Back onto Gran Turismo anyway. So the photo mode, I think that was one of the most surprising things, along with delivery editor. How some of the shots you can get literally look like real life, and unlike other photo modes, this is like a genuine like photo mode. The only difference is you can't use in-game tracks. I'm not sure again how that's going to work. You have to use specific scenes, but again with that, it makes it so they are literally real life.
Yeah.
They look like real life cars. CJ, fucking mute your mic when your dad walks in. I swear to God.
I did mute my mic.
I didn't hear
I actually
anything
did.
then. I was just paying attention to you.
Yeah, the only
I heard it.
You heard what? You hear what? No one's when they came in, I muted it immediately. You're just coming with the accusations.
I genuinely heard your dad's voice. Anyway,
And that wasn't my dad. That was my mom as well. So
you know what? You're a racist. Your opinion's irrelevant. So, back to what I'm saying about the photo mode. Looks photorealistic.
Yeah.
This one's mainly directed at Jay, because you actually know some shit about photography. What did you know when you saw the pictures and you saw the mode
I
and
was
stuff?
like, whoa! And then I realized that it's just, it's not the game. It's not the actual, it's not in-game. It's not like they look like photographs. The backgrounds
Yeah.
look like pictures.
But does that mode not get you excited?
It would if I could buy it, but I'm not buying a console for that game.
Woohoo!
What the fuck? What are you? What are you, CJ? What are you?
Anyway,
What
in my
are
opinion, okay, so I would like to see it obviously in game, but what you got to keep in mind is when they were going through all the places they had, that you could take photos in, ridiculous amount of places you could go to, like absurd. Like there was, I think I saw the Tokyo Speedway, and there was a ton of areas in there, and then they had some place in, I don't know, there's just loads of places that you could go to. So I think that kind of compensates for not having it. Obviously, I would like it to be in, like, actually in game, but having an extra photo mode where it literally looks like real life and it rents. Imagine if you made a rap and then you took it into that photo mode. You took it to somewhere in England, say like, I don't know, like Trafalgar Square, took a photo with that car with the wrap you've got on, and it looks literally photorealistic. Imagine, like some that kind of
Don't get me wrong,
that's
I was
what got me
impressed. I was-
thinking.
You know the one with the Tokyo with the GTR and the Evo, and it's like got all the buildings and the lights and shit.
Yeah.
That screenshot, I was like, what on earth? What is this? Am I gonna have to buy a PlayStation?
The one
Well, I-
that got me was, you know, the bunch of cars in the industrial estate.
Yeah.
Yeah, I think what. Yeah.
There's a bunch of like cars in an industrial
the-
estate. That got
The
me.
buildings are in the back, right? There are some buildings in the back, and
I'm talking about the ones where there is no buildings. It's literally just an industrial estate, and there's like just like loads of background
One
stuff.
thing though, the way this is looking, if it is a prologue, like, you know, they get prologues and then they get the actual game. How long is it until the actual game, the full-on main thing?
It will
is
be a
released?
few years.
Yeah.
How? What do you mean a few? 2?
2-3 years.
That's
2
the
or
thing
3,
is,
yeah.
that's gonna be pretty late in the console
Really?
cycle. For PS4, that's pretty
That's
late.
Well, you don't know what they've got planned. They might be doing the PS4 Neo thing, and then it will last as long as whatever. But, like, I think, personally, this would be enough. I think, again, you've got to keep in mind, there is, besides Drive Club, there's no races. So I'm imagining Sony's really pushing them to get a racer out so they can be competitive with the Xbox. Not that they need to, because they're so far ahead, it doesn't even matter. But, you know, there's a Gran Turismo game is definitely...
And it does matter because
Needed.
being far ahead doesn't last forever when you've hardly got any titles.
It
that
feels like
means
Sony are
anything.
slacking right now.
Yeah.
But they're still,
Yeah.
like, it doesn't matter. They still sell more. Like, it just does. It's literally because that one E3. But you know, with I don't know why Gran Turismo 6. It should have been a launch title on PS4. I don't know why it was on PS3.
Because
But,
they
um,
usually have this kind of rule, like in GT, that you have 2 games per console. So you have GT5 and then
That can't
GT6.
happen this gen though,
Yeah.
How do you know? Maybe they will.
unless they're counting this prologue version as a full game. But it's not, because it's not like part of the numbered series.
Yeah, because there was 3 then for
But we had-
PS3. You had the prologue
Yeah,
for
but they
GT5, GT5, and GT6. That's 3. So why
What
Yeah,
about the
but
main series?
They take it as
CJ.
one. I think that GT Prologue, GT5 Prologue, and GT5 they take it as one, and then GT6, because they are usually 2 titles per
Oh, yeah.
console.
Yeah, we're talking about the main series, not talking about a prologue. And this isn't part
Yeah.
of the main series. This is a
Yeah,
spin-off.
but
So
I
there's
don't-
no way they're gonna get.
Yeah,
there's no
way.
way they're gonna get GT7 and GTA on the PS4.
I don't know. Maybe they will. They could have perfectly made GT6 for PS4, and they didn't.
They could have ported it,
But,
over, but
I don't think it's just I don't think it's just as easy as doing a port, because especially with this has got a new physics engine too, so they've really gone in. But anyway, I think that pretty much covers it. I'm trying to think of what else we've not talked about. The livery editor. Livery editor does have sharing options. I know that much. You can put it on the
Yeah, but it's
wheels.
still
You can put it on the wheels.
Sorry.
You can put like wraps on the wheels. So like, you know, with the T37s,
Yeah.
you know how it's got the kind of Volk sticker on.
Yeah. Oh
So
shit.
you can do stuff like that on it. You can do it on the wing mirrors. There's lots of areas you can put stickers on. Basically anywhere on the wings, and they're all licensed. So basically, every manufacturer, I'm assuming, is going to have some type of sticker in there. I saw a Falcon sticker in there. I saw a Zurich sticker in there. Literally, the amount of stickers that are going to be on offer is going to be like, mad. And as well as that, obviously, you've got the normal like shapes and stuff. But there's going to be shared designs, so it's going to be mad. It's genuinely going to be insane. So I can't wait to see what's going to be like.
I can't wait. I mean,
Um,
this will be.
and then obviously wheel support and stuff is just whatever.
Yeah.
They'll have all the wheels on PS4.
Like the PS4 definitely needs
guys,
some more racers.
Guys, I'm gonna go.
All right, bye, babe.
Bye, babe.
Alright, see you, babe.
Time to ruin everybody's spoiler. Bye.
I have a backup, bitch.
Yeah.
I have a backup. Wait, no, mine's dynamic. So
I got
never
a
mind.
backup booty, bitch.
Bye.
Okay, so now Speedway's gone. That's kind
Oh, fuck.
of what?
Hey
This is why I needed to... Oh, wait. Ignore me.
Okay,
guys,
so
I'm
now Speedway
Jay.
is gone. We can't really talk about Gran Turismo because no one else here is actually like
Hey guys, I'm
lovely
Jay.
talking about Gran Turismo.
And
So,
I'm doing
with that being
stuff.
said, we're gonna go on and move on to the next topic, which is a possible crew expansion. So, who wants to lead this one?
I have... Before we go on to that, I have something interesting that I was looking at on my phone on the latter part of you guys talking about Gran Turismo. So, I don't know, but I know they follow you, Cam, and maybe CJ. I didn't really look at the following all that much. But this studio followed me on Twitter, named Enigma Studios, and basically, you know JT Swan?
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
Yeah, he's a part of it, and they're like asking about what you would prefer, like open world or track days, off road or on road, and stuff. Do any of you know about this?
I've heard of it. They followed me.
I've seen it on Twitter, but I didn't think much of it.
Never heard of it. Never heard. What Jesus.
Oh my god, mute your mic when your dad comes in.
I don't have a dad.
CJ. Oh my god, CJ.
CJ really wants to get ripped into today, doesn't he? Racist, takes the piss out of people losing their parents. My dad died in a car crash in '09.
I don't
That's
believe
serious
you
shit,
you said earlier that I don't know who my dad is, so that's
My
obviously.
dad died in a car crash. How do you feel? You're just taking the piss out of it.
You've got autism. You know when we say you've got autism, you don't make it any better. You don't help yourself. Look at no. Can I just say this for 1 second? Can I just say this? Look in. Okay, so CJ, can you move to the side for a second, just so we can see the bed you've got? So you've got fucked up bed. You've got a poster which doesn't fit in either of the frames. You're wearing Nerf gun glasses. You're wearing Nerf gun glasses. You've got headphones which look like a scaffolding. You don't help yourself. You don't help yourself at all.
First off, how is my bed fucked up? That's what I want to know.
It's not made. Now, in all fairness, it's not. Mine's not.
Look at my bed.
I can say that, but today it's been made, and usually
my
it's made
bed
for
is-
broadcast.
My bed's
Yeah,
pretty.
but you can't see yours.
Good.
I don't think you can see yours. It's kind of blocked by your
You can't see
light.
CJ's bed because basically what he does is
You can see the fucking pillows.
Post his webcam. He's like, "Hey guys, CJ here, and welcome back to your video."
Oh god,
God.
you guys are stupid. Oh
we
my
need
god.
we need to kick you off the cast.
No.
We need to kick you off the cast.
No, you don't.
Anyway,
cringe.
the crew expansion. So Nina, you've said fuck all in this podcast, so you can go.
Yeah.
Okay, the crew expansion. I was part of when this topic was suggested, but you know what? I'm gonna guess.
Fine, I'll go and
Now,
take the lead then. If you don't understand what we're fucking talking about. So. Okay, so the crew,
What the fuck?
I threw my phone.
Okay, so the crew is now not offering any further content updates. So, as you may be aware, the crew have been, they did the whole photo mode, video mode, speed traps, and all that kind of stuff. Now the free content has stopped, and they're going to be working on bug fixes and all that kind of stuff, similar to how Need for Speed's doing it. This leads me to I was watching Theo's video, and he kind of hinted at a map expansion and another expansion. Now he's kind of close to the guys at Ivory Tower. That's what I'm thinking.
Why would they bring out an expansion if they just said there's not going to be any more?
No
The
more
game's
free
been run out,
content.
man. The game's been
For
run
now,
out.
for now.
It doesn't need another. It needs another game,
Yeah, I mean,
my opinion.
I agree.
But you know, I feel like it needs to freshen up. I think there's major things they need to do, not just minor things that could come with an expansion. I feel like one of the main issues I have with the crew is the whole there's no feel to the world to me.
Yeah,
Yeah.
like
Boring.
Does that make any sense?
Feels dead.
Everywhere
I feel
feels
like
disconnected, almost.
I feel like with the size of the world, that like more than 3/4 of it, or more than half of it was useless. Like
Yeah.
there was really no purpose of having that big of a map.
Can I
So
say
I mean-
one thing about this? Is like I said this before, and I think the Wild Run like graphics update did help it a lot. But a lot of the areas feel the same.
yeah.
Yeah, like copied.
Like
and
if you go to
pasted.
New York, you'll see the same buildings in New York in Miami, and it shouldn't be that way because the buildings are probably not the same from what I imagine.
Yeah.
And they
Yeah.
just have
Yeah.
the same vibe. Obviously, the area and the setting is different. So if you go to Las Vegas, it's going to be full of deserts. But the buildings and the like the signs, like I'm sure you see,
Yeah,
you'll know this because
yeah.
you're a fucking freak. When in Las Vegas, you know, like the street signs,
Yeah.
they'll be different to the ones in LA, for example.
It depends. Usually a
I
lot
gave
of
you a specific
Yeah,
fucking example
know.
then.
the states they run their own basically Department of Transportation. They're the ones that run all the signs and stuff. Like like for example, the Caltrans, which is basically short for California.
DJ, I asked you a simple question. Are the ones from Las Vegas different to the ones in LA? So you just say yes or no.
Yes, but that's only
Okay,
the
there you
highway
go.
signs. The street signs and stuff are the same as well, but the street lights are not the same throughout the entire United States. That's incorrect, and the crew needs to repair that.
You know what? I take back what I just said. I think the map is completely fine.
Oh yeah, by the way, CJ, it's Caltrans. Not
I have
Caltrans.
major issues with the camera mode on the crew. It's amazing. They did an amazing job with the features, but the actual movement of the camera is AIDS! And they tried to put in this video mode, which is also
Oh
AIDS.
yeah, I can't
And
get
just
that
shakes
figured
with your car and looks like
It's
it's having-
genuinely not that bad when you learn it.
out.
I was
shit.
when I was
Learn it, nigga. There's no learning.
when I was doing Drive 3, like I was learning how to use it. I was learning how to use it more, and you know those slow shots you can get from Nice 2015. Like, so say the car's here, and you're slowly coming towards that. You can get them.
You can if you zoom in all the way. I know. I've done it
You go
before.
to custom, and then you turn down the speed all the way and go in.
What do you mean speed?
You haven't looked in that deep. There's a speed option in custom. I think it's custom. I think.
Either way, I managed to get good videos out of it because I'm not shit. But my point is, it's hard, and it shouldn't be. So there's like parts of
It's
it. that should-
complicated to understand, but it's not hard. I don't think it's hard at all. You just need to spend some time actually going into it. I spent a whole day doing it. That's why I think I kind of understand it a bit more.
It doesn't require a day to get into it. It's not an
Yeah,
actual camera.
As
It's
in
just fitted-
that's how long it took me to make the video, and that's how long I spent doing it. But and that's why I kind of understand it more. But like to get like you just have to understand the different options, like focusing on the car, focusing off the car, then the speed, and then not using the speed, and then the following camera, and there's loads of things. I can go on for days. It's not bad. The thing is with the photo mode itself, like the actual photo mode, the one thing I had an issue with was the focal distance.
Focal distance fine in that game.
You can set to automatic, near, medium, or far. But I found that even when it's far, it doesn't. It's still blurry. Like really, it's a bit weird how it works. That's my only issue with the photo mode.
No one else has anything to say.
One my main gripe with the crew was overall in the campaign at least was the fact that a lot of the missions were just really repetitive. Like there wasn't enough variety of races and all the other
But
stuff.
wasn't the topic
I
about
think
what
we've been
expansion
over this
we want to see?
Well, I thought the topic was the crew in general.
No, it's about the expansion that we wanted to see.
Oh,
So,
well,
if the crew was to get an expansion, which is very possible it could, what would you guys want to see?
I'd like to see like an update that promotes like inner city street racing, like or like not just inner city, like underground street racing on like all levels. Like for example, like I want to feel illegal. I want to feel like I'm an actual like criminal outlaw. I want to feel like I go into the city where I can race a bunch of my tuners against other people, and then
I'm not sure about you guys, but it kind of sounds like you're talking about Need for Speed, not the crew, because the crew had an illegal like based story.
Barely, because you don't feel like an underground.
It was about
street
you
racing
trying to
criminal.
get through gangs. It was about you trying to make your way through
They
gangs.
didn't do a good job on that then. They need an update where they need to promote like the actual fundamental thing that a racing game needs, which is actually racing, which State Crew doesn't seem to have enough of, unless you go into PvP. And I feel that.
I mean, after the story, yeah, but the story, like, someone got shot in one of the first scenes, fam. That shit was illegal as fuck.
Yeah, well,
like, your brother died,
but
your
it
brother
wasn't
got
you
shot.
doing the shooting now, was it?
So?
I want to feel like I'm the illegal guy.
You got put up behind bars.
Yeah, for something I didn't do. So
I feel like the basis, like the topic of the crew story was very unappreciated. I think it was really good.
It was a good story. I
Better
don't know
than
what
Need
the
for
hell CJ is
it's
talking
better than
about.
Need for Speeds, but still.
Better than Need Speeds, better than Horizon 2s, better than most.
I'm not
racing
even
games.
comparing it. I'm not even comparing it to anything. I just think it was a genuinely good, thought out storyline.
It was.
It had depth
genuinely
to it.
was.
I like the anime.
Yeah.
I feel I like the cutscenes. I like them better than.
CJ's just completely cut off Jay, and Jay is just after he just cut off, he looked at the camera and he thought, "Fuck my life, kill myself," and that's exactly what I thought when CJ carried on talking. So anyway, back to what we were saying, the crew expansion. I would personally like to see a story mode expansion. And I was literally going to say this before CJ started ripping into the story. That was in my head. I want to see a story mode expansion in Mexico! Mexico! Arriba! Arriba!
I want Canada!
Actually, I would prefer Canada, but it only makes sense for Mexico because they have that they have the fucking.
Why would you prefer? Who the fuck cares about Canada? Oh, do it in Canada for what? It's just a bootleg America. It's just the same thing.
It's a better America.
The reason I would want it to go to Mexico is because it's a completely different area, as where Canada's just more of the same of what we've already got. It makes no sense. You're just saying that because you're American, you fucking patriotic cunts. So, Mexico, I want to see Mexico. I want to see all of the dirt areas used and the raid areas used, and I want to see new race modes. And I just want it. I don't know. I get excited about the crew expansions, although we shit on the game a lot. I try not to shit on the game because they genuinely care about it.
I like the game. I play it.
I was playing it today. I was playing it today with the wheel, and it was like once you get used to it, I don't know. It was good. I enjoy with the wheel.
I'm gonna be honest. I genuinely think with the wheel, it's a little too sensitive, even though you could tune it.
One thing I've noticed, and I'm not sure if this is just me, but on the PS4, I've got a PS4 wheel. So when I used it on PS4, it was a lot better compared to when I used it on PC for some reason. I don't know why. I can't explain. I'm not that. I don't know. But it was a lot better on PS4. So maybe that's the thing. I don't know.
Yeah, it's probably just the wheel that I'm using because I'm using a G25.
I don't think that's. I just think it's just the PC because I had the same issue. Like on PC, when you're going into the corner, you counter steer, you can't feel it as much.
Yeah.
You can't feel like the lock as well on PS4. If you whip it into a corner and then do some slap shit and flick it the other side and then hold it, you can feel like the drift holding it.
Yeah.
If that makes sense. But anyway, expansion. Do you guys agree basically with what I said?
Yeah. I can definitely see a Mexican story expansion.
I can see it too because unlike to Canada, there's all these roads that lead to Mexico, so I do feel that they actually one.
But I would prefer a completely just new game.
Yeah, definitely.
Yeah.
I think we all would.
Yeah. The Crew. Okay, so if the Crew 2 was to be made, where would you want it to be set? Because obviously the US has already been done before.
Maybe the entirety of North America.
No.
Okay.
He just said the U.S. has already been done.
Well, I said the entirety of North
The
America.
U.S. is part of
I
North
said the entirety
America.
of North America.
I wouldn't mind. I wouldn't
I
mind.
I would prefer what they did.
Oh my
Shut the
fucking
fuck up.
god!
I was
Do you guys not know how to have a normal fucking conversation?
I was actually talking
One person
first.
speaks, then the other person speaks.
Yeah.
It's not that hard.
Yeah, Niner.
Yeah,
So
CJ,
shut
you
the fuck
stupid
up
cunt.
and to speak. I'm gonna kick you. Fucking gonna kick you.
I'm gonna kick you.
Who was talking?
Nina, go.
Okay, can I go then? Because CJ doesn't know what he's talking about.
I
He just
actually
kind of
do know
interrupted.
what I'm talking about. Can I go now? All right.
Nina, go.
I would.
I've
feel-
said Nina go about fucking 4 times. Nina, fucking be a man, take the penis and talk.
Ah! I'm talking.
Kick him. Kick him.
What is this?
Kick him out of the call.
Nina's
that
being pussy.
includes
Stop fucking
Greenland,
talking over.
Belize, North America, Mexico, Canada.
Kick him the fuck out of the call.
No, speak Nina. It's just your fault.
Alright, fine. I'll go then.
I'm done,
Fuck
I'm
you,
done.
CJ.
I'm done,
Yeah,
done.
no one
You have
cares.
to wait till I'm
No one
done, alright?
Alright, so basically, what I feel like they should do is what they did with Test Drive Unlimited.
Podcast back.
Okay, so I feel like what they should do is do something similar to what they did with Test Drive Unlimited. And, I mean, they could do that, or they could also do the whole of Europe. But what I would say, what would be cool, is have a condensed version of, like, a state from the U.S., if they were to
You know,
redo it
this
in the
is
U.S.
why like this is what I was thinking. It's like if they do that, then people are going to complain because the last game was literally the whole US. And then if they go to somewhere else, so say they go to Europe, how many games can they make before they run out of places? You're getting kicked, you. One of your shitty, undermade, low quality ass videos. You're like the India of YouTube.
Oh.
You're the Bollywood of YouTube. That's what you are. You're the Bollywood of YouTube.
Poo and loo, poo and loo, poo
Awful.
and loo,
All
poo
the
and
fucking
loo.
camera zoom ins and.
I think that
No, but look, I had a genuine point then. Like, if they keep going to big places, so they say they do. This is why I think there's going to be an expansion, because there's only so many places they can actually go on a huge scale. Because if the next game was put in, let's say, Europe somewhere, like how many times can they do that before they run out of places?
7.
there's a lot of places in Europe. So.
Oh, Japan? That could be one.
Japan. Any game in Japan's good though.
Yeah, but
That's
the
thing.
possibilities of them doing that is slim because apparently it's hard to the roadworks and stuff make it hard to base the game there. That's what the people from Rockstar said.
And as
Anyway.
well as that, they don't really like Japanese-oriented stuff because, like, even TDU, they never really had a strong Japanese car list.
Yeah.
Yeah.
They've always kind of been not anti-Japan, but they've just not been fond of it. I don't think it will happen, but it would be. It's it's a dream idea, isn't it? It's like a dream concept.
Yeah.
Well, okay, so realistically, what do you think the Crew 2 is going to be? Because I genuinely don't know.
I believe that it's going to be the United States along with North America, the rest of North America.
You're a retard.
No, that's just what I believe that it's going to be.
CJ, you know what I have to think about this? That's what I have to think
You're like a Reddit user, but like not on Reddit. You make me want to kill myself.
Wait, who?
You.
But I
You
am
say
on
things
Reddit.
like the North America, North America, North. Who the
I think
fuck calls North
DJ,
America? No
he's
one
wearing
calls
a
it
red
North
t-shirt.
America.
He literally personifies Reddit perfectly.
No, I'm
All he
not-
needs now is that fucking alien thing coming out of his head. You just need to cut all your hair off and get that one thing coming out your head.
I'm sorry, but when was the last time? I don't know. Oh my god. What makes you remind me of a Reddit
I
user?
think I've wanted to say something for a while, but
You made me want to kill myself.
Jay, just lay into him about why he's a Reddit user, please.
that's another video.
That's another Drivecast.
I could go on for like
Drivecast, wow.
I might do a roast video on this nigga.
Oh no. Here comes the diss tracks.
I feel because of how big and I know. Again, it's stupid, CJ, you idiot. So why would they? If they do it, then I'm an idiot. But it makes no sense to base the game in the same place as based before. I feel like they should go to another place. And there's only a couple other places they could go. I mean, they could do it in Europe, which
UK, I think.
Australia.
Because
UK would be quite interesting.
You've got Scotland, which is like kind of there's a lot of nice mountain roads in Scotland for the Perth and circuit cars, and there's a lot of like circuit racing you can do here for like Silverstone and all that kind of stuff, and like Brands Hatch, and then like you got the inner city London street racing areas, Wales for more like countryside roads. My only thing with that is there going to be many off-roading areas?
Yeah, there's loads of fields in this country.
It's like where
there's so many fields and forests in this country.
Not like there is in America though. Like in America, it's like long stretches. In the UK, it's like on the side of the motorway, and then it kind of just cuts off.
Yeah, you have a point. They could exaggerate on it though.
Trees.
I mean, if you go, I don't know, Google UK like fields and.
I'm sure there is areas like they're just hard to get to though, from what I understand.
Yeah. I mean, I'm looking at aerial pictures right now of fields, and they don't cut off at all. They're massive. What? I
mean, it is a video game in the end of the day. I'm sure they can exaggerate. To be fair, I mean, it is a video game. But I think the UK. Like, I'm not a big advocate for a game being based in the UK. I don't think the UK is a very good place for most games. I would not want to see a Horizon here. I wouldn't want to see a Horizon.
Do you know if they do that, I will chop my legs off.
I will be so annoyed if the Horizon is based in the UK.
I will chop.
I don't ever want to see. I don't want to see a Need for Speed in the UK. I don't want to see a GTA in the UK. The UK is such a bad place for games like to be based in because there's nothing here. It's boring. It's shit. It's dull. But the crew could work quite well. I don't know why. I just think they could work quite well.
I think GTA would have a place in the UK. I do. I don't think they will allow it.
Imagine if you were like in a GTA storyline, you're from the ends, innit? And like,
exactly.
Man, you get me? From the ends, bang, 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 so they're cracking it.
Yeah, you could see that. They won't do it, but I could see that.
I mean, they already had a GTA in London, but that was like years ago.
Shit, though, that was just.
There was two actually.
There was an expansion.
It was a DLC expansion thing, wasn't really a full game.
Oh, yo.
Okay, I need to put my mic up because it went down when I said the ends. So, with that being said, we've kind of scrutinised this topic to its absolute minimum. So I think we should go on to the next one, which is about Hot Pursuit going on to Xbox One.
Wait, what?
Oh, can we not?
Not a remaster, you dickhead! It's not backwards compatibility.
Oh wait, he doesn't have an Xbox. Okay, now we can talk about this.
My brother does. It's fine.
Talk about this. Let's talk about how I'm going to be able to play Hot Pursuit on next gen.
Wait, are you talking about talking about Hot Pursuit 2010, right? Then I already have that on PC, so it's fine.
I already have that. I already have PC. I already have that on PC. I already have that on PC.
So basically, Hot Pursuit 2010 is now coming on Xbox 360, backwards compatibility for Xbox One. So if you do own it on the 360 and you want to play it on your One and you haven't sold your Xbox One yet for a PS4, then you can go ahead and do it. Now, this leads me on to my next topic. What was your guys' opinions, excluding CJ, on the Cops and Robbers Need for Speeds - Criterion Need for Speeds? Because we haven't really talked about this. We've talked about Need for Speed 2015 specifically. We've talked about Underground and stuff. CJ, don't get ready to speak because you've not been asked to speak.
You know what? I knew that this is just going to be an awful topic because he's going to have a lot to say.
Because originally, it wasn't going to be CJ in this podcast. We were supposed to record an hour earlier without CJ, and it was supposed to be just us three. That was what, like, imagine what this Drivecast would have been like, just me, Niner, and Jay. It would have been...
It would have technically just been me and you because Niner seems to be dead inside right now. He's viewing his victims that he's killed over the past couple of years.
Ted Bundy.
I mean, that's not in every
Now he's
Drivecast, though.
staring into the webcam, trying to keep a straight face. It's not.
This is not in every
very well.
Drivecast. Like, Nina, like, you are such a split personality on these podcasts.
Niner
Compared to
is like that dog that you have in your pouch and you just walk around with him. Can you imagine? Just imagine. Imagine Niner's head.
Pouch. Hold on. A pouch. You
Yes.
hold your dog in a pouch.
I mean, if you Google pouch, they're basically duffel bags, and you.
So you're saying
You know this is a
those,
bad. You know this is a bad segment when CJ.
I wasn't done. You know those baby holder things that people have right on the front.
Yeah.
So you hold your dog in that.
Imagine Niner in a baby holder thing with a dog's body and just his head and ears coming out. Everyone imagine that right now. Try
Like I
to-
said,
CJ
this is
killed it.
like I said, this is such a bad segment when CJ's the only one laughing. Okay, so
I'm good. I'm good.
that's it. I'm off the cast.
Wow,
Alright,
cringe.
so backwards compatibility
Wow,
for
cringe.
Hot Pursuit 2010.
No, shut the fuck
I
up.
actually feel that
CJ,
this is a
I
cool
will
move.
slit your
It will
fucking
get a
dick.
lot more people to buy
I will
Hot
slit your
Pursuit
dick.
2010 because it's a great game. And it
Why aren't
actually
I the
should be
host?
enjoyed a lot
Why
more.
is it Jay
I
the
mean,
host?
it's a good game. It's a good game. Right there, it's a good game. You can see I have it in poster form. Oh god, we're gonna get copyrighted now, so that's cool. But I feel that's gonna be a great game, and I'm
We're
glad
doing
a lot
this,
more people are
boys!
gonna be able to
It's
join
Drivecast
on the fun of Hot Pursuit 2012. Hot Pursuit 2010. What the hell do I keep saying that? I mean, freaking A. Where's my toenail clipping?
Okay.
Cam, why did you leave? Because CJ just.
Why don't you be a man and grab your penis and talk instead of letting CJ overtalk over you? Why is Jay
He was talking over me, but he was talking about shit we didn't care about.
I was talking about Hot Pursuit 2010.
Why is Jay blowing into a condom? I'm confused.
What kind of condom have you? Just a dick shape? Is that what your penis is shaped like? You might want to get it checked out if your penis
I
is
use
shaped
that
like a
for you,
square.
That's why it's so dirty.
I have a Minecraft penis.
Okay, so back on to topic about Hot Pursuit. What do you guys think of cops and racers,
Shit.
Need for Speed, and Criterion Need for Speed? No,
Shit.
Jay, don't say shit. Elaborate. I mean, obviously, there's a
shit.
reason why you think it's shit.
You want me to elaborate?
Yeah.
Feces.
That's the same thing. That's what you
No,
just said.
feces is a proper word for shit.
Feces and shit are the same thing.
Yeah.
That's not elaborate.
That's not elaborating.
That's like just saying.
yeah, I love Hot Pursuit, so I'm gonna defend my game, yeah.
That's like me saying cars and automobiles do the same thing. I'm not elaborating.
A reason why I did not like Hot Pursuit is because I just don't like it. I don't like the game. I don't know how to explain. I have very no, like, I feel like, no customization. I hate that. What the fuck? I don't care if you pay homage to all the games. Move on with your life, yeah? Why are you trying to pay homage to games that are dead?
I'm speaking fucking Indian right now because CJ fucking hates you. He's looking at you with the disgust, the racist.
I believe
Oh,
that
you
if,
got it on! Shut up! I'm cutting you.
You got the underground, sorry. Undercover is later on, I'll talk about that. But we got the undergrounds, okay? You customize, you rich in content.
See, CJ's so annoyed. He's just fucking left the cat.
Man, talking, yeah? And then you got,
I tell you.
you got this
Listen,
you got the upper suit and shit. No customization, no. I'll rip it out. Straight, go, no more.
rip it out. It sounded like you were Jamaican. CJ's left. Yes. Whoa!
I don't know what to say. They rip content out of a game, try and sell. What? No sense.
Top Shoot 2010. I thought it was a good game. CJ, what are you doing? No,
I'm
seriously,
blessing Jay.
fuck,
I'm blessing
you're not-
Jay.
you and
Power
your
of Christ
conversation.
compels you.
Slightly. I'm genuinely getting a bit pissed off now. CJ, please stop. I'm genuinely trying to have a conversation.
You're a conversation.
Mine
God, wait.
Fuck you, kiddo.
Nina, look at me. Save me, Dad. It's not even the good. It's not even the good type of autism. It's the bad type of autism. It's CJ autism. Anyway, back to what I was saying. I liked Hop Shoot 2010, but as you guys may already know, I hated Most Wanted 2012. Like, I absolutely hated that game. It was an awful game. And I've explained why many times before. I think the reason why people didn't like Hop Shoot 2010 is because it was such a big swerve from Undercover.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
Yep.
It was only 2 years after
unnecessary
Undercover was
swerve.
released.
It was an unnecessary swerve.
No.
Let me be serious. Let me be
No.
serious. Can you not? Can we have a serious
You're
conversation?
not a part of this
Don't
conversation,
interrupt
CJ. Shut the fuck
Don't,
up.
no, you can speak against my opinion, but don't interrupt me, or I'll punch you in your fucking face, you idiot.
All right, go. I was just
Okay.
giving that figure
So-
was towards Niner anyway. So
All right then.
Yeah, just go.
Okay, shut up. Stop talking. So the main reason why I don't like Opsuit. I'm sorry, that was really savage. I'm sorry. The reason why is
That actually wasn't. That was genuinely what I was
I
thinking.
feel like Hot Pursuit could have been a very good game. I don't see the reason why they took away any like customization. I don't understand it. It's what made Need for Speed great to me. I mean, the games before Undergrounds, they were good games. I'm not shunning them because I didn't play them. If you think about Need for Speed, what do you think about? Do you think about
Underground was when the games went from regional champs to global.
Exactly.
champs.
It's what made the series a solid, now I would call legendary series of game. Like it's a grandfather up there.
Yeah,
with-
so like if you go to someone who
game
doesn't even
theory.
know video games and say Need for Speed, they'll know.
Exactly, it's become a known name in media. So to take away what everyone knows, I'm done. I'm done. Done. I'm done. I can't even do this. Niner was just staring into the webcam, trying to capture my soul. I just saw that he was doing it for a good minute and a half. Then I'm done. Off the cast. Off. Done. I'm
I'm off the cast.
Actually done.
Thing
Off.
is, Jay's opinion is a-okay. He can accept.
I don't understand why. I was just
I have no
sitting
idea.
here.
I really
I was
need to be
just
on
sitting
this
here
podcast. It's my life
absorbing
and soul.
all of Jay's
Um,
information, and I'm
back to
just
what I was
being
saying.
shit on for no reason.
Back to what I was saying about Need for Speed. I reckon if you went to most people, like generally, and asked them like if they've ever played a Need for Speed game, the majority of them would say they've played a Need for Speed game.
Yeah, because at school, I've talked to friends, like even dating back to elementary school. I asked people, hey, do you like Need for Speed? Because I've always liked Need for Speed. Since even before I went to school, I like Need for Speed, and I like cars just overall. And I would ask people, and of course back then people would say yeah, or kids would say yeah, because it was 2007 when Need for Speed was in its it was edging to the end of its prime, and then once 2011 came around, I would ask people, and they'd be like, "Wow, I haven't played Need for Speed in years. The last one I played was Carbon."
Yeah.
Like that kind of tells you people really play Need for Speed for those particular games with like customization, a good story. That's what made Need for Speed. That's Need for Speed's name.
Yeah.
Need for
Yeah.
Speed's true definition
Yeah.
came from those
Yeah,
games.
you're doing it, CJ, right now. Please stop.
Sorry.
That's something CJ would do.
That's something I would do. Yeah.
Yeah, like one
Hey,
thing I
you're the
always
one who
noticed.
stopped him, not me. He was carrying
One
on.
thing I
Shut the
always
fuck
noticed.
up.
One thing,
Huh?
can I speak, please? One thing I always noticed is that if you go to someone like, say, just from my school, and say, "Oh, you ever played Need for Speed?" They say, "Yeah, I played either Most Wanted," or they'll say, "Oh, yeah, I played Underground." Those are always the ones that come to mind.
Mhm.
Like always, every time.
It's
Obviously, there's
because
the
that's
exception.
what made the series, like I said.
At least
Yeah,
in
that's
our
the definition.
generation, I feel like if you went to an older generation, they'd say maybe Hop Pursuit, they'd say High Stakes. But in our generation, it's not Hop Shoot 2, it's always Underground, or it's always Most Wanted, or Carbon. And I feel like for the next generation, it's going to be like, oh, which Need for Speed did you play? It's going to be Need for Speed 2015.
Yeah.
Because if I was going
Um,
right now, that would be the game I'd be playing.
Yeah.
When I went over to like my friend's house, and they like cars, right? Like my old group of friends used to really like cars, and I went over to their houses, and then have you ever gone to someone's house and then you start talking to their parent or one of their parents for no reason? I talked to this one kid's dad about Need for Speed, and he was talking about how he loved High Stakes. and Hot Pursuit, like the original games, like
Yeah.
the few first games. And it's because that's what they played when they had their first gaming console. They played those games.
My dad.
Since we're from our generation, born from 97 to 2000, whatever. Of course, we got a PS2, and then we played those original 4 games: Underground 2, Most Wanted, and Carbon. That's what we would think of if someone said, "What was your favorite Need for Speed games?" We would all say either one of those 4.
And another thing, Jay kind of mentioned this earlier on, how Hot Pursuit 2010 wasn't needed. I feel like back then it was.
Yeah,
I think especially in 2010, like the whole supercars thing was really starting to like take off back then.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, like and right now, and at that time, Need for Speed was not doing too hot after like Shift and
No,
Nitro.
it's not even that. It was just going through an identity crisis. People were getting bored of the whole Carbon thing, and then Pro Street was like, well, "What the fuck is this?" And then Shift was like, "What's Need for Speed anymore?" No one knew what it was. Like,
I
lost
feel
its
like
identity.
when I look at Hot Pursuit 2010, I feel like right now I look back on it and it's like, well, it was kind of unneeded. But then back then, if you look at it if you look at it from 2010's perspective, that game was kind of needed because I thought it mixed it up a little bit. The only thing is, it split the community apart in 2.
And it still does. I've seen, like, there's
Yeah.
one guy in my comments who was trying to say, "Oh, Underground fans have ruined Need for Speed." Fuck off, dickhead. If you've got that opinion that Underground has ruined Need for Speed, you're a dickhead. Straight. Tell you that now.
I disagree with the fact
Maybe it
that-
ruined Need for Speed for him,
mate.
but not the majority.
No, it's not ruined it. If you're saying Underground has ruined Need for Speed,
Then
then
makes
you're
no
so
sense.
narrow-minded. Your opinion it holds no value because you are so just narrow. You're not open to other people's ideas.
Well,
It hasn't. It's all it's done has made Need for Speed more popular. If it wasn't for Underground, you could argue Need for Speed wouldn't be around now.
Yeah.
yeah.
Like, you would have died back then.
Going
Easy.
back on the topic of Hot Pursuit being unnecessary, of course, you guys know I disagree with that statement. But I just feel that back then, obviously, the game was like they needed, to go back, and yes, they could have added customization to all that. But what basically Hot Pursuit did was it took Hot Pursuit from like Hot Pursuit 2 and that, and made Hot Pursuit. It actually made Hot Pursuit, unlike Most Wanted. Even though I like Most Wanted 2012, it still made it unlike Most Wanted, it took Hot Pursuit, which was like what Hot Pursuit was, car chases, all that shit. It made Hot Pursuit in the
You can't have
modern day.
customization in a Hot Pursuit game.
You can't. It's like
Not-
it's like having a cops and robbers mechanic in a Most Wanted or 2015. It just doesn't really make that much sense. Even though that is a real like different type of thing. Like you could have mild customization and stuff in Hot Pursuit, but that's not what Hot Pursuit's about.
So,
And
alright,
what they
right,
did with
right,
Hot Pursuit
right,
is they
right.
focused more on what Hot Pursuit is all about, which is high-speed chases and cops and robbers mechanics. They focused more on that than adding in customization and all that stuff, which I feel is a good.
Regardless,
it's good because
I still think the fact that the weapons that were in there were stupid.
no, not in Hot
I
Pursuit.
I didn't mind them, but at the same time,
In Hot Pursuit,
weapons
they were,
in
I
it's not
feel like
Mario
some of
Kart.
the weapons were nice, especially like the spike. I like the
I
spike
thought
strips that come
turbos
out.
were good, but I don't
Yeah.
think the racers should have got like EMPs and
Yeah,
jammers.
it's, you
and all
know,
No,
shit.
it switches up gameplay, which I like. And in Hot Pursuit, it was done pretty well. I mean, you only got them in actual Hot Pursuit events. You couldn't use them in just race events. And it switched up gameplay, which is great. It added a new... they made Hot Pursuit, but then added stuff to make it different from the other Hot Pursuit games.
In my opinion, Need
And-
for Speed's not Mario Kart. That's how I see it.
But for at least one game, that it did well, and it was done well in Hot Pursuit. But in Rivals, however, that was a mess. I mean, weapons in Rivals were just stupid.
Why is that so much different from Hot Pursuit? They were very
Because-
similar as far as weapons.
No, because in Rivals, you see, there was a bunch of weapons that just were just out of control, way overpowered. Where
It's
all the
ju-
weapons
like Hot Pursuit.
No, in Hot Pursuit, you could defend yourself from every single type of weapon except the
Give us
jammer.
examples, because at the moment you're not giving us any examples.
Okay. For example, if you're being EMP'd, you can either slow back a bit or use a jammer. However, if you have a helicopter on your ass, you can EMP the helicopter. Or if you're using a spike strip, you can jam the spike strip so you don't get spiked. And if you're using a turbo, well, that's pretty passive. I mean, you can crash a guy out if he's using a jammer. A turbo if you're good enough. So there's really a way to deflect every.
You can do all those things in Rivals. Most of
No,
those
not
things
with
in
not with the
Rivals.
shockwave. If you're racing against somebody, by the way, and only you can use your weapons in race events just against it, and the AI will use the same.
Because
Like, for
because
example-
cops could come in race events at any point.
Yeah, I know, I understand that. But for example, say you're neck and neck with this AI driver, and you're about on the final straight of the race. He just uses a shockwave, boom, and it just shoots you all the way to the other side, just crashes you out, and then there's no way to defend against that.
That's
And then-
just like saying spike strips, or you can't defend against spike strips.
Yeah, you can.
Especially if the person's right in front of you.
Not really. Not if the cop's there and you're there and he just uses a spike strip and it knocks you out.
You can jam it if you're quick enough. There are a lot of situations where it's been like
No,
that. And I've gotten
nigga,
out
I
of
don't know
it.
who the fuck you think you are, but you're not some Chinese next level esports nigga who's there like with fucking reflexes like a motherfucking 8.
Mate, you gotta
motherfucking-
you gotta learn the game. You gotta learn the secrets of the game, and like the way.
CJ, there's no secrets to that. That's just you trying to cover up a point which doesn't exist.
But
If someone's there with spike strips, unless you are literally a superhuman, you cannot jam it.
yeah, you can.
Especially with the turning circle of every car. That just defies every
Thing is,
every fucking penis of physics.
Literally, what Hot Pursuit what Rivals is Hot Pursuit but open world, and then with a lot more bugs.
oh, are we talking about Rivals spike strips or Hot Pursuit spike strips?
They're the same shit.
No, because they're two different types. Like, for example, you can jam the spike strips in Rivals, but it's just a lot more buggier, if you know what I mean. Unlike in Hot Pursuit, where it's
That's
just
what I'd said. Literally,
straightforward.
Rivals is just Hot Pursuit open world with more bugs.
Definitely, yeah, I agree. But Hot Pursuit's weapons
not
are
that
done
much
right.
difference.
I'm not supporting the weapons in Rivals because they're trash, but I'm supporting the weapons in Hot Pursuit. 'cause
Same
they're
as
good.
Hot Pursuit.
No,
They're
because
the same.
the weapons in Hot Pursuit are balanced, and you can deflect from all of them. You can defend yourself from all of them, unlike in Rivals.
CJ, when we're talking about these topics, you really have to be neutral.
But the thing is, I am being neutral. I'm just stating facts right here.
That's not a fact.
The fact
Can
that
you let me know?
the fact
Can
that
you let me know when
defend-
you're concluding?
The fact
Let
that
me know
you
when
can
you
defend
concluded.
yourself from all the weapons in Hot Pursuit is a fact. The fact that you can't do that in Rivals is, again, a fact.
It's not a fact because we just mentioned one thing, which is if someone is there with a spike strip, you can't do it fast enough to
Yeah,
jam
you
it.
can.
That's impossible.
Yeah, you can.
You can't.
You can.
You can't.
But
So you're saying if I was literally up a car's ass, like I was touching the rear bumper,
then whose
and they
fault is
released a
that?
spike strip,
Then whose fault is that?
it's just like saying you're next to someone, they have a shockwave. Whose fault is that?
But then again, that's
Makes
a
no
lot.
sense.
That's really unpredictable. And like the thing is,
So's using a spike
Spike strips
strip.
are unpredictable.
no. The thing is, if you're on someone's ass, you know.
CJ, you're not making
I'm not
any
done,
sense
I'm
here.
not
You're
done,
just
I'm not
digging
done,
yourself a
I'm
hole.
not
So we're gonna
done.
move off
I'm
this
not
topic.
done. I'm not
because-
done. I'm not done. I'm
I-
not done.
no.
I'm not done. Say like when you're behind someone, you know where the spectrum's gonna come out. You don't. The spectrum's not gonna come out the side or anything.
How do you know he's gonna? How do you even know he's got a spike strip? You don't.
Yeah, that's the whole mystery of it. Like, you know where the spike strip's gonna come out, so you can easily go into areas to avoid the spike strip. Unlike with a shockwave, pretty much just surrounding the entire car. Even if you're just trying to pass without trying to have any like contact with him, you can still get shockwave, even if you're like over here and your other guy's here. You see what I'm getting at? And of course you're gonna
No.
say no because you don't,
So-
because you're not even paying
So
you
attention.
done?
the conclusion. So
yeah.
the conclusion of this discussion is Hot Pursuit
I know
and
what you're
all
gonna
the,
say.
all the other races were the weaker bunch of the series.
Nah. Rivals
Yes,
and Most
we've
Wanted,
done.
yeah, definitely, but Hot
CJ,
Pursuit's still pretty
CJ,
good.
CJ, why are you getting so angry for?
I'm not. I'm stating
Because
facts.
he can't have a
Why?
conversation about something he likes without getting upset. That is why you can't
Hot
have
Pursuit
discussion.
2010 was the reason why I started playing Need for Speeds again after Shift, but like, the weapons were still shit. It's not Mario Kart. Need for Speed's not Mario Kart.
Rivals,
And
they
that's
were
why I
shit,
think-
obviously, yeah. But Hot Pursuit, they were pretty balanced, in my opinion, and it's a fact that you could easily
You
defend
said that
yourself.
already, but anyway, I think we should go on to the Q&A questions.
Okay.
Ollie.
Because CJ could go on for days and days and days. Anyway,
Yeah, I mean, it's
Um,
like Hot Pursuit 2, where there's strategy involved.
Is it me or did CJ's webcam just go 1p?
it did for me.
Now,
Yeah,
whose
it has
fault?
to be.
Now, whose fault is that?
Yours.
It's your fault.
No, that's my ISP's fault.
Get a good connection.
I have.
Tell your dad
I'm,
stop
I'm,
spending
I'm on. I'm on. LA.
tell your dad stop spending so much money on and donating to the KKK and get a better connection.
No, he's donating to the Salvation Army.
Anyway,
because
back
they
to the
hate
Q&A
gays.
questions. The first question is from the racer you want to be, and he says, "Why does Jay look like a 40-year-old black woman going through his midlife crisis at some point?" So Jay, this is one to you. This is from the racer you want to be.
Vote Trump.
All right, next question is from Zane Plays Dirt 3. His question is, what is the craziest fight you've been in at school?
We've already spoke about this so many times on Drivecast.
Have we?
Yeah. Getting
So
into
ma-
fight. We've spoke about getting into fights multiple times. But
I've never been in a fight at school.
I haven't either.
I have.
neither have I. So
I have.
Of course,
This
the
is the one when
chink,
you knocked
course
out
the
the kid.
chink has. He probably bought out his samurai sword. Like,
Nunchucks and stuff. Ooh, wow, wow, wow.
This kid was pissing me off in class, and I had this one other friend in class, and he's like, "Hey, yeah, I hate that Jeremiah kid too." And like, me and this kid are on good terms now. Like, we'll talk every now and then. And so basically, anyway, he's pissing
I
me
got
off.
out of gun, I shot him, and then that was the end, and now he's paralyzed.
So-
Welcome to America.
So he was pissing me off, and for some reason, him throwing pencil shavings from my pencil sharpener really pissed me off. So I punched him in the face multiple times. I uppercutted him and everything. And
What the fuck? Imagine sitting next to Nine, you messing around with his pencil sharpening, and he just start fucking bashing you.
I gave him a black eye.
Alright, so you heard it here first.
Was this in the
fuck
middle of
around with
class or
no-
something?
On his pencil case,
Don't-
because otherwise he will fuck you
I
up.
don't know,
Don't
was this
fuck
in the
with
middle-
9 to 5.
Was this in the middle of class or anything? Like,
The next one is from Redline Ricer, and his question is, if you were to do the Gumball 3000, what car would you drive and why?
Vauxhall
Jay's ass.
Corsa.
Jay's ass.
Yes, popular.
I am going to say, I'm going to answer this one seriously, and I'm going to say a Murcielago, because it's my favourite super.
Murcielago.
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 Next, so do you guys
Merchandise.
want- you guys want to answer that, or was that was your answers? That was your answers? Okay.
No.
The next one is
Who do you think you are? You just freaking move people on. Who are you? I would use a drop top Agera. I don't care what Agera, just a drop top one.
I take.
I think they're all drop top, but
You already answered, CJ, so you said Jay's ass.
Yeah, but I'm gonna
next
answer
one-
seriously now. And who do you think you are? Freaking movie.
Yeah,
Freaking movie.
no, you
king
can't do that.
vlog.
You're not me. You're not me.
I am hosting this call right now, is what I am.
So I'd
Next
say
question.
A Ferrari F40.
I say Lamborghini Gallardo LP 560.
Wake me up and save me. Next question is from Next Gen Gaming, and this question is: if you could be the son of any racing YouTuber, who would it be?
None, because I hate them all.
Slaptrain.
Oh, Slaptrain, because I could totally have those sick drift skills.
I'd said Slaptrain just because I think he's.
And I want that ghetto ass booty. You know? Yeah.
EK
can never
Drifter
watch your show.
458.
Of course.
Because I want to be a doggo. I want to be a doggo or pando or whatever he is.
CJ, SJ, you've got an answer.
Morohashi-san?
Mr.
HD?
Who?
Allie.
HD? Question mark.
No, to be honest, really and truly, who's the guy off Cartho?
Oh,
Racing YouTuber.
Racing YouTuber.
Yeah.
Isn't that gaming racing YouTuber?
I don't like anyone in this community. They're all fucking ugly.
That's not
But
very nice.
you're the son. You're not marrying him. You incest cunt.
Oh, I thought this was sex.
Of course, it
Okay.
always default to sex.
Unless you're having sex with your dad, I mean.
Oh, I was going.
DJ, that's what you do.
But I don't, though.
I was going to say Black Panther,
I knew it.
Because physically, it's like, how would I? Yannick's all white or Asian, so how is that going to work? There are no black.
Asian. I'm actually not the only Indian racing YouTuber that I know of. I think.
But I like. How would I be able to be his son if he's like was Sammy? Like we're only a couple
thing
years
is,
apart.
Don't think too
That-
hard.
he-
Don't think
he's
too
not
hard.
How? How?
Hey, Jay, the thing is if you're, well, even right now, you know, if you needed a haircut, he wouldn't send you to an actual hairdresser, so he'd do it himself.
Next question is from again Next Gen Racing. His question is: would you rather be CJ's son or brother? Brother, because basically his brother beats the shit out of him, so it
Yeah,
makes
brother,
no sense.
brother. Yeah.
Basically.
All right, you're getting ready for the thickening then.
What the fuck?
He just confirmed that he has sex with his younger brother, which exists. His name's Adam Struni. I think if any policemen in Allentown are listening to this, you should go and inspect his house. Take him in for some sort of interview because he's a freaking pedophile
Yeah, sure. Okay.
in the making.
Okay.
Because
Sure.
you're underage still.
Hey guys,
so.
Ted Bundy here.
Next question is from Gore Mirazakhan. I'm sorry if I said your name wrong. And this
Say
question
Gore.
is:
I love Gore.
what do you guys think? What do you guys think about Speed Elixir, which is an open world racer coming to PS4, which is currently under development?
Does it take place in
Well, I want to kill myself because I don't have a PS4.
Haha, I got PS4.
I don't know if it's just coming to PS4, but the screenshots I've seen are PS4, and it looks fucking gorgeous. I'll link an image.
Why haven't I heard nothing about this? Sounds like a mobile
Yeah,
game.
me neither.
I
There you
have a PS4 now, so it's cool.
That was a redirect notice. That wasn't a link.
Yeah,
Didn't work.
good job.
Click on it.
Click on the link, guys.
Click on the link.
Oh, that actually looks pretty cool.
Retards. There's also a real trailer which I haven't watched, but I should watch.
It looks like a Xbox 360 game.
Well, obviously it's still in development.
Yeah.
Set for release in December 2016. So
We'll be on the
interesting.
list.
I've kept my eyes up for that. I've never heard of it about
Yeah,
it
me
before,
either.
but if it's something else to play this year with
Yeah.
the lack of games, then
So what is it like? Are we going to see something about E3? Who's the publishers?
I've got a description up here. It's the unlimited driving experience, is what they're calling it. You'll be able to test your driving skills across mountain, deserts, highways. The game can have numerous modes, including time trials, hot pursuit, and a further 15 more modes, which are yet to be announced. 15! The Speed Elixir will feature fun driving model with responsive handling, so drivers can pull off tricks such as drifts, although driving won't be super realistic as something. The game support will be multiplayer and seamless. People can play online without leaving a session. There's no multiplayer. So basically, it looks like it's an indie version of The Crew, really.
Sounds cool. I heard Hot Pursuit, so
A mix of The Crew and Need for Speed. I'm gonna try it out. I
Yeah.
think if it's cheap on the store, why not?
yeah, I'm gonna keep an eye out for this.
And it doesn't say what it's coming to. I'm not sure. If anyone's watching this, Speed Elixir is spelled obviously Speed, which is just normally how it's spelled Speed, and then Elixir, and then
It looks like a
Elixir.
mobile game.
Elixir is spelled Elixir. So if you want to go ahead and Google it, just go ahead and type it in. It doesn't look like a mobile
It
game,
looks pretty
Well,
cool.
I
these screenshots to me do.
especially
I-
for a for an indie game. Like I don't think this is backed by a AAA developer. I mean, do you want me to link you the gallery I'm looking at right now?
Oh, isn't it? So
No,
it's like,
this is an indie game, I think.
oh,
Still looks pretty cool. Since it's an indie game, do they have the licenses for the cars? Because that's a P1 right there.
that ain't a game.
Not in an
They
indie.
definitely have to.
Yeah, because
They definitely have to, otherwise it's illegal.
Then again, Drift Street Japan most likely doesn't have the things, but yet they still have the models. They just take the brands and like
Okay, go
flip
on to
them
the
over.
screenshots. That's the artwork. The screenshots genuinely look really good.
Yeah.
Like with the one with the rain on the P1. Anyway, I haven't heard of it till now, but it looks pretty good. I probably will pick it up. Next one is from Nine Gaming, 21 minutes ago. One of the highlights from this week. I smashed my A-level ICT exam on Friday and did fucking amazing, so I'm happy with that. That's my answer.
I ran over a cat on my bike.
You said that and you said
I got a
Jay,
PS4.
no.
I
Jay.
dropped off.
Pet peeves when CJ's on Drivecast.
Oh, why?
Wow, cringe.
Wow, cringe.
Alright, that's the end of Drivecast. So,
Oh, no, I have
if
more,
you
I have
guys
more comments.
enjoyed,
I have
make
more
sure to go
questions.
ahead and hit the like, subscribe. If CJ remembers, put our
I
links
have more
down in
questions.
the description.
I have more questions, so don't worry. Next one's from Win3 Apollo. He says, "Hey, look, CJ, I have a question for the next episode. Who of the NFS crew would you like to meet in real life and be friendly with?"
Win3 Apollo, don't watch CJ's version, watch mine or Niners.
No, Win3 Apollo.
Answer
please-
the next question.
No, we didn't answer the question. It's
How could anyone sit through CJ's shit border and watch Drivecast like that?
What? What do you mean shit border? It's fine.
It's so shit. It makes me want to kill myself.
It's-
It makes me want to attempt suicide.
It's fine. It's simplistic.
Yeah, a little too simplistic.
But I don't know what he means by the NFS crew, but I'm guessing he means like the 5 icons.
Nakai-san's my dad, so I guess.
I think he means, doesn't he mean the development team? Because that's actually like a thing.
Well, why don't we just
Oh,
say
Ben walks so he could send me shit.
why don't we just say both? So just in case he wants, like,
Marcus or Craig?
yeah, Craig and Morohashi-san. Just answering the 2.
The reason why I think I'd want to see Marcus is because he's the lead. So he's the forefront of the ideas, and I'd like to kind of understand what he thinks of Need for Speed. And then for Craig, again, he has a very important position for Need for Speed. So I would really kind of want to understand what he thinks of it and stuff.
Dude, I love Craig. I want to have sex.
That's my explanation behind it.
Hashtag get Craig a Twitter. Jay?
That's an old meme and no one cares.
Is anyone else gonna answer the question?
Yeah, kind of.
Alright. I have another question from Mandillakill, and he asks, why do you look like that kid that got bullied at school, and why do you laugh a lot at anything? Your jokes are shit.
CJ, that's someone you know in school, isn't it?
No, that's not. I have no idea. I went on his profile and some fat European kid doing the ice bucket challenge. So it's no.
I was bullied in 8th grade. No, I'm just kidding. That's a lie. I wouldn't lie to you
I did
guys.
the ice bucket challenge on YouTube. It's on my channel, I'm pretty sure.
Yeah, you just wear this high ass.
And then I hit myself with a metal pan. It really hurt my foot. So I started grabbing my foot, and it was really awkward on the video because you couldn't tell I hit myself, and it fucking killed. And I remember that. And then I broke my sandals.
You're fine
Anyway.
for doing that anyway. On your
Yeah,
channel.
you're wearing those high ass shorts that don't even fit you.
That wasn't.
And, yeah.
CJ, don't even talk to me about clothing. Fucking retard, wearing your brother's shit. Anyway,
What?
um,
Wear my brother's shirt. This is mine.
all right then. That's
This
what
is
I
mine.
told you. So is that it? No, we done now.
Yeah, yeah.
Si, senor. Hold.
Okay, so you guys enjoyed Drivecast. Make sure to hit a like, subscribe to all of us. CJ Maps, links in the description, and we will see you in the next one. Hey, last one for the boy.